All right, good dawning, and welcome to another episode in the basement. And you can see my suit hanging there. Hey, but good dawning. So, welcome, guys. Grateful to have you here, and whoever else is here, welcome as well. And probably my mother hanging in the background. Yeah, Sue piles in here, and we will have a dawning, right? So, welcome, Tina, and whoever else comes in. Great to Monday. I know I wasn't here last Monday, so but yeah, no, we're gonna do my darndest here to keep myself on track here, right? Because it's partly about keeping me and my universe on track. It's so we're gonna do our darndest to do good dawning all week without any interruptions of any sort, and we'll see what ah we got here. I'm grabbing cards. There's a box full of cards right there. Who we got here? Lakeside Laura, good dawning. Helene, good dawning as well. Grateful, guys. And yeah, we're in the basement today. And today's a holiday. The family where I'm staying, they're all alive and such, right? Not working. Yeah. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day and favor. And so yeah, so we are downstairs in the basement, but not to worry. Helene, welcome. All right, so today, same old here. We're gonna do a little bit of revamping here, a little bit of a new here, but today we're going to work with something different. I have the Marvel Oracle. I know it's going to be a real soft deck, but so the Magic of Marvel Oracle. I got this when I was visiting with Hershey and Mo down in Florida, and at Ollie's discount store. If you ever get to an Ollie's, cool store, and I got that deck and the Daily Crystal deck as well. When I was down there, so we're going to use the Daily Crystal deck and see what we've got as well. Hope you're all having a great day and great holly day today being MLK Day. And yeah, all right. So let's see what boxes galore here. The interruptions don't bother me personally. It might you though. What interruptions? Hi, Teresa. How are you? I missed your last Thursday, but I saw you on Tuesday. Hi, glad I can make it for a few. I have to go shovel 4 more inch. Oh, geez, well, Pete's favor there. Shoveling for that's kind of crazy. I'm hearing all this snow everywhere, right? And out here in Colorado this year, feather in the ice. I had all these feathers, and when I moved, right, or tried to move, we put all the feathers. I put all the feathers. I hit them around like in boxes and stuff. Seriously, white feather comes out of ISIS box, but yeah. So favor there, Teresa. It's weird. We haven't had any snow, none. We had snow back in November when I was working, like December, early December maybe, when I was working for Red Bull, right? And one day, and it was just not a lot, and just enough to be annoying, right? But yeah, that's it. We've had zero, like 2 inches of snow the entire year, and there's forecast. The long range forecast is for no snow, so we could be in Colorado and have a zero snow. What does that mean for Colorado? If you have a zero snow winter, now we're on the flatlands, right? But in the mountains, they're getting half the snow they used to. So what does that mean? Most likely, no fires. There's already a fire ban in Boulder County for the rest of the year. No campfires this summer, and possibly an entire statewide camping ban. So yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah, it may be the summer that the which you know what that means, right? If you get a fire and a camping ban in Colorado, that means you lose millions in the summertime. In tourist money, millions upon millions, because people, they come to Colorado to do what? To camp. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. But it's going to be an interesting summer. Hopefully it doesn't turn into Smokey Joe's Cafe out there. But it is dry as, yeah, like right now, like there's all these campaigns, don't throw your cigarette butts out the car, and all this, yeah, you could instantly set the grass on fire. It's that dry. Hi guys, how we doing? All right, so we're shuffling ISIS here, and we'll see what we're gonna pull a card from ISIS. Got a couple of decks laying around here. No substitution for Laura B, which will be live Tuesday, or for Hershey, which is for meta messages on Monday, which is live after my show. So we're at 8:45 to 9:45, and then which would be 10 my time, which is 11 Central Time, where Hershey will be live with Monday's meta messages. So check that out after me, and yeah, meta meaning Metatron, right? All right, so let's see what we've got. There's Hershey right there. We were just drumming up Hershey's your show at Messages from Metatron at 11 a.m. Central Time, which would be noon East Coast, and 9 o'clock if you're Porch Crew with Scotty Boy, or Shelly and Neil. All right, guys, let's see what we've got from Goddess Mother Isis, and it's the spirit of Isis, right? And so let's see. I know the spirit of, remember the gas station, the spirit of 76. Remember the 76 gas stations? Spirit, H-I-J-K. Oh, there we go. The spirit of Isis. All right, good dunning, guys. Grateful for all of you here, and yeah, let's have a great Monday. All right, so wow, the triumph of the goddess. A beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Believe. There you go. So, never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender, right? There you go. All right. We got boxes, all these boxes over here. Where's the bottom of the Isis box? I don't know where the bottom of the Isis box is. There it is. All right, so never give up and never surrender is what Isis is asking. And no, I mean, we're not giving up for anything, right? What would you give up for anyways, right? All right, so this is a new deck. If you're giving up, then really it's not giving, it's giving up on yourself, right? This is going to be a fluffy as fun, right? If more serious, on a more serious note, definitely. I'm just going to give you this look. Because when it's real, right? So check out today at 11 Central, right after me, Hershey the Shadow Reader, and you can get. This is going to be a little fluffy, but it will not be with Hershey. It's Spot, right? All right, so let's see what we get from Marvel here. I've never used this deck other than just messing around with it and cleansing it and such. But take the bottom card. So yeah, we're using a Marvel. It's a Marvel stamp deck too, so it's branded, right? It's just maybe goofy. If it's goofy, we'll just scrap it. But let's see what we got, right? All right, I saw that somebody had to chat filter. 1 minute. There we go. We'll take care of any instant karma there. Right? All right, so let's see what we got. This is gonna be fluffy as funk. But it'll be fun, right? Nick Fury, I don't know, most of the Marvels kind of slipped me. I didn't watch like the 50 Marvel movies. I don't know how many Marvel movies there are, but I've seen like X-Men and just about 6 of them, maybe 5 or 6 of them. But I know there's like 20 of them. But Nick Fury, they put me in charge for a reason. So why are you in charge? Nick Fury wants to, right? So yeah. So I don't know if you guys know Marvel at all. Hi, PG. If you do, then Nick Fury, who is in charge, right? So you say, they put me in charge for a reason. So why are you in charge? Let's see what we've got. We're going to see the backup cards here to this and see how we can figure out how to put this together here, right? All right. And I know somebody here specifically is going to love this. Howard the Duck. All right. And I know who's going to love this too. So Howard the Duck is here. And Howard the Duck is not often considered a great movie. It's been ranked up there with Ishtar as one of the worst movies of the 80s. But at the same time, Howard the Duck is Howard the Duck, and if you didn't know, it's a Marvel character too, right? And so there you go. Yeah, it's a cult classic, really. Howard the Duck. Right? So let's see what the card says here. You are not from around here, are you? So yeah, maybe you feel out of place, out of space. So you were put in space for a reason, but you're not. Maybe you're not from where you are. Maybe you're out of space. This is kind of hard to do because it's a different kind of deck, but we'll mess around with it here. So yeah, Howard the Duck. And exactly, I that was perfect. Thank you. I knew Hershey's a big fan of Howard the Duck, and I've heard her say that before. So I was waiting for. All right, so now we have the Black Panther and wear the crown with honor. So there is starting to be a theme already, right? So we have in charge and crown. So what they're asking for you to do, what I'm seeing, is stepping up, right? And then standing in frame, even if you're don't know where you are, right? You're not from around here. So standing in frame, right? And then finally, the She-Hulk. I had no idea there was a She-Hulk. I guess there you go. But you can tell my Marvel mastery here, right? Well, I come from the days of Lou Ferrigno and David Banner, right? When you don't want to make me angry, and then he would explode into the Hulk. But no matter how big he got, his waistline never got any bigger. You ever notice that? His jeans, right? He never busted the waistline on his jeans. His shoes would break, for crying out loud. But his waistline, those jeans, when he was size 32 standing around as David Banner, when he turned into the Hulk and turned into a 43, still fit him. And I have no idea how, right? That's all I want to say. But the right thing, do the right thing even if nobody is watching. So there you go. That's always a good card, right? So always do the right thing. And if nobody's watching, then it's your conscience, right? And if nobody's watching anyways, you should hopefully want to do the right thing. But Kimiko is a blessing. Favor to Kimiko there, Hershey. Beautiful. And let's go into the chat here. I love him. Sometimes the cards just do what they do. This is for sure. Am I unsubscribed? I don't know. YouTube does that. It's quite possible there, Felicia, that you got I can't unsubscribe anybody from my own channel. I can ban you, but even at that, you can still show up. We just won't see you. But you're here. So yeah, I know YouTube does that. I got unsubscribed from about a half dozen channels last week. So yeah, it happens. YouTube does what it wants to do. It's like the cards, right? It's now run completely by AI anyway. So yeah, so that as of last week, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, the algorithms, a month ago actually, the algorithms changed. I noticed it when I went from like 200 views down to 100. But yeah, so AI is running at Google now, so it's a little bit different. So you may have been unsubscribed, and it happens. It's just something that Google, I don't even understand it. It's just something that YouTube does. They just unsubscribe people from channels. And like I said, I had to resubscribe. I'm like looking like, wait a minute. I just watched him yesterday. Wait a minute. Why am I unsubscribed? From Minnow Pond Tarot, right? So, resubscribe. But it just happens. I don't know. I'm not. We love YouTube. They at least let us. Thank you. All right. So we got Nick Fury. Why? They put me in charge for a reason. So stay large and in charge, right? But who are you really? You're in charge of what? Yourself. Are you though? A lot of us think we are, but we're not, right? We're letting our traumas and our patterns run us, and so we're not large and in charge, right? And so Howard the Duck comes in with, and I'm not from around here, theoretically, right? I'm in Colorado. I'm a stranger in a strange land, but I mean, I've been here, but think about that. So yeah, there we go. So Howard the Duck, you are not from around here, are you? And I remember that line too. You're not from around here, are you? Suzette, beautiful soul. All right, so we've got standing in your frame. And then, even if you're not comfortable where you are, even if you're not sure where you're at, right? Standing in that frame and wearing your crown, right? Remember, you're your own king or queen, right? Only you can choose to claim that power, and that's what I'm mean, right? Standing in that energy, and then finally, when you claim that power, keep in mind that it's your job to do the right thing, whatever that. And we're not talking like Spike Lee, right? Not do the right thing. We're not talking about burning down a pizza joint. We're talking about exactly do the right thing in everything you do. That's the best as I can organize this here. We're not going to use this card deck too often, but it's fun to play with, right? It's a Marvel deck. But let's see what we get for the Daily Crystal card. And I'm going to leave the rest of the readings and the tarot cards to Hershey at 11 o'clock with Metatron when get some solid. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, let's see what we got. Shuffle off against the cards here. I like you pull from different cards. Adam pulls from the same decks all the time. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I'm grateful. He's using that ISIS stuff. But yeah, he does. Adam's got like 100 decks. So I don't know why. It's whatever he feels drawn to, I guess. Do the right thing only because it's not the right thing to do. It's my motto. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. We're gonna cut the marvelous Marvel cards out of the way. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let's grab the bottom card or the top card as bottom card as today's energetics. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Take the top 3 as how to achieve them. Actually, we're just gonna do one card. All right. So today's card is Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. Okay. It's asking you to schedule yourself in. In what? No, but take time for yourself is what it's really asking. There you go. So take time for yourself today and this moon day. And there's another deck here. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on one sec. Hang on one sec. We're sifting through a deck of cards here. My box of those. That's the Star Trek deck. The Next Generation, right? Not the new Star Trek that just came out, right? Paramount Plus. Actually, the deck I'm looking for may be upstairs. Yeah, here it is. There we go. All right. We're going to pull a number as well. And then get back to... here we go. All right. Let's get all these decks put away here. That goes with ISIS. Well, that's the decks here. And good dawning. John, welcome, brother. If you're not subbed to John, John is a musician and likes to share his universe, and it's good stuff. Check out John's channel there. All right, let's see what we got. We're going to pull a number card, and then we'll do a channeling. And if you don't know, I am a channeler. You guys know who are here, but in the Rewinder, the replay guys, I am a channeler. And we got to lean on that. I got to lean on that more. That's what I do, right? Figure out a way to make that my universe. Anybody got any ideas how to make channeling my universe? I mean, like Daniel Scranton can do it. What's the difference between me and Daniel Scranton? Except I'm going like this. I don't have long hair, but you get the idea, right? I mean, channeling is channeling. So who knows? But trying to make that my universe at some point here. And I've been getting screamed at why it's not my universe by my guides. But that's a whole nother deal. But we're asking them to help me figure out how to make that my universe, right? All right, so let's see what we've got here. Angel number card for today. We're going to cut the deck in half and pull the card out of the center. Boom! And we've pulled this before. There's like this many cards here, and I've only seen like 5 of them, right? I mean, outside of shuffling this stuff. 1717. So it says blessings are release, forgiveness, healings, growth, new beginnings, movement forward, and renewal. It is time to release the weight of the past and embrace the new opportunities ahead. There we go. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others, as the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey. Perfect. So 1717, and 1 is you, 7 is luck. So let the universe bring good stuff in. And then, of course, this is this card's interpretation. The cool thing about numbers is, if you go to Joanne's Scribes, her yeah, the Sacred Scribes. There you go. If you type in Sacred Scribes and pull up there, it could have a different, but 1 and 7. 1 is you, 7 is lucky, right? So 1717 is the lucky number on card for today. Birds. There we go. Put on Do Not Disturb. Sorry. So yeah, in my old phone you wouldn't hear on a Galaxy. You don't hear the notifications if they come through. I don't know why, but on a Pixel, you hear them just like me. Figure. All right, guys. So grateful. So hopefully everybody's had a great weekend. Josh, I have to go clean off the car and shovel. Oh, favor. Catch you soon. Love and blessings. Great to see you. Great to see you as well there, Teresa. And we'll see you live on Tuesday. Teresa's live. Wounds to Wisdom. Teresa, she's live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3. It's my time. 5 o'clock East Coast. So check out Teresa there during the dusk. Something cool about doing a live, and you watch her live, right? And it's all sunny out, and then it gets darker and darker and darker. I love dusk when the sun's setting like that. 1 plus 7 equals infinity. That's another way to look at it. Would be infinity as well, like flow, right? So if you trust, 1, you, 7, luck, and you trust, then what happens? Generally, you get into what? Number 8, right? Flow. I like that. And not like flow. We're not talking like flow from that flow, but you get the idea, right? Like not like Alice flow, but how we doing? Grateful. I still haven't dug around, so we're gonna use a tiger eye today. My crystals are back there. I gotta dig through the box. Everything that I need is at the bottom of the box, my points. So I gotta dig through the box. But we're gonna use the tiger's eye today, which there's nothing wrong with. This is blue tiger's eye from Chloe. And if you missed it over the weekend, Saturday, we had Chloe from Chloe's Crystals, at Chloe's Crystals, or Chloe's Crystals shop, or at capital C Chloe, capital C Crystals. Chloe's Crystals on YouTube. She was live with us with her amazing crystals and amazing self, and it was an amazing deal. So if you Saturday with Chloe, check it out. There's a lot that wasn't. There's a lot available from what she had for sale, and of course you can always go to the website at chloescrystals.shop. Was it Floyd, capital FLOID, capital FAM for 15% off too. But yeah, thank you, Chloe. I don't think she's here, but thank you, Chloe, at Chloe Jane Mills A2 if you just want to email her at the Gmail there for anything specific. But thank you, Chloe, for joining us Saturday. Love it. It's one of my favorite things to do because we're helping others, right? So I get to put some money in Chloe's pocket. I get to help you guys get the discount crystals, and I get to have fun hanging out with all of you. So it's a win-win all the way around. It was awesome. Amanda, good donate. Grateful. But yeah, so much love to have a simultaneous sip here, and we'll give some love to Dr. Martin Luther King, and I know today's MLK Day, and so favor MLK, and we'll take a simultaneous sip here. Much love, Scott Adams, who passed last week. He's the writer of Dilbert, and politics aside, Dilbert was funny, and Scott Adams' politics aside, Dilbert itself was funny. So favor, and of course Bob Weir. We had a crazy week last week. Bob Weir as well, favoring. I know that you saw because we were chatting there. But if you missed it on Nugs, they had the Nugs on YouTube, right? NUGS GZ Nugs. You get it. They had the tribute to Bob Weir live from San Francisco. I was in a grocery store and crying. So much love, Bob Weir as well. So a simultaneous sip if you want to join. But yeah, so John Mayer was playing, and every time I hit Ripple from the Grateful Dead, I cry anyways, generally. It's just one of those songs. And yeah, so John Mayer was playing it at the end with all the family and stuff on stage, and Mickey, and only two people left from the Dead at this point. The two drummers, Kreutzmann and Mickey Hart. It's kind of sad. But yeah, so yeah, I was balling in the grocery store with a favor. Much love, guys. All right, so yeah, I don't know what we're gonna channel or even discuss. Usually, I'll start rambling about something, and all right, I got it. All right, Enspree, I have a thing with numbers. You do? So do I. A lot of Viviani, welcome, beautiful soul. Are you digging out of the snow out there as well? We lost 9 because 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Ah, that's all right now. Thank you. I appreciate that, John. All right, guys. It depends on the subject of which cards I use. Ocean Jasper. Scheduled time for Ocean. Yes, that for sure. Ocean Jasper. Find some flow in the water. Yeah, I bawled watching the. Yeah, same here, Suzette. It was. I'm standing in the grocery store. I'm door dashing, right, and I have this 25 different things I got to pick up from. And all the everybody. Whenever you DoorDash, I don't know why, but you don't want the small version. You need the 64 fluid ounce giant version of everything, right? And the 40 pack, not the 10 pack, right? And so I have this exploded cart here. I'm standing there in the dairy aisle, and John Mayer comes on, starts singing Ripple, and I'm watching it in the store, right? And I'm crying. It was crazy. People are looking at me like, what? What's wrong with him? But favor. All right, so I'm going to channel here, guys. As a channeler here, we do channeling 5-6 days a week. I don't know about Saturday, but we will be live Monday through Friday this week as best, unless something happens, like I get an interview or something. Or a second interview, maybe. But so yeah, we'll see what happens here. But otherwise, it's my intention to be as stable here as possible, keep the show going as much as possible here. So obviously, once we find something, or something finds me, I should say, we don't find anything, it finds us, right? Keep that in mind, right? Once the energy is, because it comes to you, you draw towards you once you vibrate it up. So once I get in alignment for whatever's supposed to come in next, then we'll see what time good dawning becomes good evening or good afternoon or good day or good coffee break. Who knows? But we'll see what happens here. But at the moment, Josh, yes, I know. It was so sad. Much love for MLK. Yeah, I've been there before. Well, not to MLK, but to the I saw the hotel where he was killed, and kinds of questions behind that too. Don't you love living in this mysterious world, right? Like who really killed them? Like, do we? I have my dithers and my ideas, and I've done enough gatherings of information to give my. I'm not going to give it on YouTube because YouTube doesn't like Al Gore and his rhythm, right? But yeah, it wasn't just like casually shot, right? None of these things, Bobby Kennedy and Kennedy. Yeah, it wasn't just casual, just people just like lazy around going. I think I'll just yeah, just do that today, right? No, of course not. There's way more than with Transformers, right? There's so much more than meets the eye, but craziness. But yeah, I've seen the hotel. There's a great. I forget the name of that. Was it? I forget the name of the barbecue joint, but there's a great barbecue joint like a block away from the hotel where he was in Memphis, where he was executed. And yeah, it's amazing. All right, guys, so let's do some channeling here, and yeah, let's see what we've got here. All right, who's coming through? I got like 3 of them wanting to come through, so hang on. All right, you win. White Buffalo Calf Woman here. We are battling to see who's going to channel through Josh today. We are very grateful for all of you being here as you are stepping forth on this brand new week, right? You are with White Buffalo Calf Woman, who's going to show you that every week, every day, every moment you are moving, you are on a path, right? White Buffalo Calf Woman wants you to understand that your path is long, right? You cannot see to the end of the path. So as you are walking on the path, the question White Buffalo Calf Woman wants to raise for you this week and today is, why are you, when you are standing on the path, but you do not realize how long the path is, why do you panic? That is the question White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking for you today. And we are directing it to our channeler here as well, right? So why are you all worried about your universes? Why, when you are standing not where you want to be, but you are walking towards where you are wanting to be, that you panic, that you are worried, and that you see our universes not as expanding and open, but you see only this little narrow slit, and you are only seeing confusion and worry. White Buffalo Calf Woman wants you to understand that if you are part of this path, right, you are clearing your traumas, you are stepping forth into the new energies of the universe, you are stepping forth into the new you. Why would you worry so much? Why are you standing in old energies? Why are you standing in fears of your universe? Why are you standing in darkness of your universe when your universe is full of bright and light if you allow it to come in? You have to realize that the energies that you choose to stand in are what we have to direct into your universe, right? What you are standing in, if you are standing in fear, if you are standing in anger, if you're looking down your path and you are worried, you are not seeing any light on your path, right? You are not seeing where it is going, as you are not meant to, right? But you are worried, right? Why are you standing in that fear? You have come so far. Most of you have come farther than you realize you have come, right? White Buffalo Calf Woman wants you to understand. Take your shoes off and put your feet, not on the snow, of course, unless you are part of the William Hoff deal, right? But put your feet on the ground and see yourself in a bigger light. See yourself at the end of the path, living your life. See yourself at the end of the path, living your best universe. See yourself at the end of the path, relaxed. But see yourself as you are walking down the path, right? Do not look for bad things to happen, or you will create that in your universe. We have discussed and you have visualized your path before, so close your eyes. White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking for you to take just one moment and close your eyes. If you are to close your eyes, are you seeing a scary path? Or are you seeing the path that is clear? If you are on the path, describe the path to yourself. What are you seeing? Are you seeing boogie monsters? Are you seeing things that want to take your energy? Are you allowing for that? If you were to create your own path, would you put those things on your path? White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking because we want you to realize, through your realize, not your lying eyes, what you are seeing. And if you are seeing fear on your path, is the fear not coming from inside you? If you are seeing obstacles on your path or darkness, or you are seeing the path make a left or loop around, right? Is that really what's happening? Are you feeling that inside yourself? You are set upon a path, each and every one of you, to your highest life. to your greatest energy, to your best selves. But a lot of you will not obtain that path because you will not allow yourselves to walk the path. You find blockages. You stand in these spots that are hard to walk through. You find yourselves quivering and not moving forward. And the question is why? Why are you standing still on your path? The path is clear as it wants to be for you, right? The path is as clear as you allow it, but a lot of you are not allowing for that clear path. So White Buffalo Calf Woman wants you to stand strong, to see the path is clear, to see the skies with no X's or O's, right? To see no PFAs in the water that you are drinking along the path, to see no forever chemicals on the ground and see no plastics in your soil, right? So what are you seeing in your universe as you are walking along your path? Are you seeing doubt? Are you seeing fear? Are you seeing anger, indignation? Are you seeing frustration? Are you lying to yourself? Or are you allowing yourself to see happiness, to see joy, to see abundance and freedom and peace and love in your universe? The question is, what are you bringing in energetically into your frame? As you are walking down your path, it is your choice of the energy that you are bringing in. It is your choice to stand there and see the path. Well, it may have a few divots in the ground, or you may have to step over a puddle to see it as cluttered, or it's your choice to see it as a small challenge, just to jump over the simple puddle, right? But you may take that puddle and turn it into a giant lake or a big river that is hard to cross. Why do you do that when you are right there and you can see the other side? We do that because we have doubts, we have fears, and we stand in those doubts, we stand in those fears, and we stand in what we don't want to stand in energetically because it's more comfortable. See yourself as love and stand in that energy, whether it's easy or not. See yourself as the abundance you are looking for. If you are looking to pay a bill, are you seeing that bill paid from this end? Are you seeing that bill? Are you worrying that that bill will not be paid? What are you standing in? If you are standing in the energy that this bill will be paid, has been paid, and is paid, do you not think we are going to help you with that? We are going to back you up, right? Your universe will give you what you expect as well, right? So if you are expecting to not pay your bill and you are worried that the money is not there, then we are going to give you that energy. We're going to help to make sure it is not paid, right? That you'll meet your expectations of what you think your universe should be. Are you understanding what we are looping around here, right? You are the general energy. You are the center of it all. So when you are walking that path, as things come up into your frame, are you trusting that the universe will take care of that for you? Are you letting that knock you over and step backwards, right? It is up to you. But it is all up to you, right? You are standing there. You are the creator of your energy. So if you are thinking you are going to have a bad day or want to have a bad day, and you stand in the energies of having a bad day, then you are going to have a bad day. Are you in understanding? But if you trust and let go and release to the greater energies that are, then the day could be amazing. But you have to let that day be amazing, and you have to understand that you are amazing within that, right? And that's what we are talking about today. So let White Buffalo Calf Woman guide you. Close your eyes for a moment and see your path. See yourself on the path. Is the path concrete, or is it dirt? Is it grass, or is it mud? You are creating your path, right? And is it easy to walk, or is it full of twigs and sticks and maybe dead trees that you have to climb over, right? You are the one creating the path. If you are driving the path, right? Either way, it's a path, right? And is it full of speed bumps, right? What are you putting in your path, and what are you seeing? Is your path smooth? You are the one who's creating the smooth path or not. And a lot of times it's your karmic energies that are making it bumpy, right? Are you saying things under your breath? Are you being lazy? Are you not doing what you need to do, right? A lot of us are fearful of having a better life, so we don't do what we need to do. We sit in the old energies, right? Look into your universe. Is there something that you need to do that you are not doing? And is there something that you are doing that you do not need to do just as well, right? White Buffalo Calf Woman is wanting you to see more in the totality of how you are the generator, the energy, the creator, the whole of it all, right? And so see that, be that, and stand in that. Realize these eyes, right? Don't let your lying eyes, which are the ones that see through the trauma, into trauma, right? The ones that are seeing through the shade of trauma, the shade of fear, and the shade of lack, right? Let your clear eyes. White Buffalo Calf Woman is asking you as you are walking your path to see yourself in the full abundance, right? An eagle does not see themselves as just a chicken hawk, right? An eagle sees himself as an eagle. An eagle does not see itself as a little finch, right? It knows its power. It knows what it is doing. You are no different. Why are you seeing yourself in a power without power when you have all the power in the universe wrapped up inside you? Why are you seeing yourself in a small frame and allowing little things to run you over? See yourself in the largest frame. You are the universe compact into a body, right? You are the same energy. You are the same explosive energy as the universe itself. And you create just like the universe does. So we are asking you, are you walking that path? Is it a dead end? Or is that path leading you where you want to go? And are you allowing yourself to get there? A lot of us are not. And a lot of us feel we are unworthy of getting wherever we want to go. Are you understanding? If you find the worthiness in you, the hawk does not. The bald eagle does not see itself as unworthy, right? It does not get up to 10,000 feet and then go, whoa, I'm unworthy of flying so high. I'm going to release and fall to the ground. It is not seeing itself catching a rabbit and going, I'm unworthy of eating such game, right? Of course not. And it does not see itself as unworthy of flying high and being itself, right? An eagle will just fly to fly, right? And do you do that? Do you just be to be, right? You are just being, right? Do you allow yourself, or are you constantly smashing yourself down energetically, saying things and doing things? White Buffalo Calf Woman wants you to see that path. It is your path, and you are creating it, and it can be smooth or bumpy. It can be narrow or wide, and it can have lots of things alongside the path for you to see, do, and enjoy, but it is your choice. You've seen this path before, just a few channelings ago. We are back on that path because we want you to have a smooth path, right? We want that path to be easy. We don't want that path to be bumpy and have to go backwards, right? We don't want you to be scared to walk down the path, and we want you to understand that that path for you has some sort of destination, although once you get to that destination, then you want another. So you never really reach any destination if you are an understanding, but yet at the same time, see yourself in the light that you want to be seen. Releasing transmission. Thank you, PG. Be just being be. Buzz buzz. I love it. Right. Be just be. Exactly. Yeah. What I'm getting at in here. Wait. What Buffalo Calf Woman. One more thing. What we are trying to get you to understand is that a lot of you have things you want to be, to do, and to stand in, but you are not. And so when you are going out in your universe today, ask yourself: is this pushing me towards where I want to be, or is this taking me away from where I want to be? To be or not to be? That is the question. Releasing. There we go. Suzette, I have Robert Frost stamps from a book of poetry. He and Grandpa. Whoa. Your grandfather was friends with Robert Frost? Wow. Take a chill on that for a minute. Take the road less traveled, right? There's another one, right? So, if you, Saint Germain here, if you are friends with Robert Frost, right? So, are you Saint Germain here? I had to come in and ask you to take the road less traveled, right? With White Buffalo Calf Woman had to say today, most of us, you are taking the road that is traveled, right? The road that leads to the same old emotional feelings that you have had before, right? So if you are taking the road less traveled, that means that you are going to feel better. You are going to find the peace that you are looking for, because most of your traveled roads probably have been very traumatized, right? So take that less traveled road and see what you find in your universe and see what you bring in. Because if you are traveling like you didn't before, then you are not in fear, right? And you are not in anger or frustration or worry, right? So see that less traveled road as the opportunity to stand in the love, stand in the peace and the joy that you are looking to be, right? Amazing. Releasing transmission. Whoa. All right. So Saint Germain had to come in on that one. That was awesome. I am worthy and take the road ahead with courage. Yes, absolutely, Unspree. Yeah, being today's Monday, so we're going to clear some energies from this week. We're going to see our road, whatever it is, country road, take me home. We're going to see our road, and then we are going to do some manifestation work, some I am work for this week, not weekend, this week, and then there, we will end with a little bit of the tiger's eye, and it's the one I unwrapped. I got to go pull the box out today and pull out a couple more, but yeah, we'll use the tiger's eye today, and they get the eye of the tiger for the week here, and step into energy. Thank you, Suzette. Grateful. Enjoy the view of the less travel. That's just absolutely amazing. So, did you get to meet Robert Frost yourself there, Tina? And either way, wow, to have a friend such as wow. I mean, I can't imagine Robert Frost not being a chill guy. It's like Which road do I take? I don't know. I'm so no. He just knew, right? If you take the less traveled road, he just knew. That's awesome. All right, guys. So let's do some I am work. So we'll take a breath here. If you want to join me in, breathe in and release. Breathe in and release and breathe in. We're gonna chat filter. All right, I don't know why it sets the chat filter with the top messages, but what's the top message? That's according to Google, right? I think Robert was a friend of Bill's. Okay. Who's Bill? The only thing I think of when I think of a friend of Bill's, because I had a couple friends of Bill's, is Bill W. If you know who Bill W is there. Yeah, exactly. Bill W. Right. A friend of Bill. Step one, we were powerless silver alcohol. That Bill, right? And our lives have become step two. We come to believe that our lives. Exactly. Although, honestly, if you do those 12 steps, whether you're alcoholic or not, and just look at your life and put something else in there, pretty amazing stuff what the universe transmitted. They didn't make that up. None of this stuff's made up, right? It's all transmitted. Like, was it Tesla said he would go into a trance, right? He was like a zone out state, like if you were like sort of high. Yes, I've been high, but like sort of stoned or sort of right. And he's like, and so he would then get his notebook out and like in a trance, he didn't even realize what he was doing, and then he'd poof clear out, like wake up the next morning, and he'd have all that stuff written out, and it's like, where did this come from, so to speak, right? But he understood it all too, which is what's crazy. So it's like he was given a download, right? Bill Wilson, Bill W. There you go. The founder, Akron, Ohio, I think. The founder of Alcoholics Anonymous. Which turned into Anonymous everything, right? Narcotics Anonymous and Overeaters Anonymous and SLA, Sex and Love Addiction. But the stuff works. I got a couple of friends prove it. Kind of like meditation. Yes, kind of. But take a deep breath, guys. All right. So let's see our path, right? White Buffalo Calf Women's showing me the path again. So see your path. What do you want to see this week? What are you trying to bring into your path this week? What are for me? It's somehow there's no. I don't put any caps on it, but somehow the ability to earn some money, however that is on mine. What are you looking to bring into your universe this week, or what is in your universe that you're looking to nurture or grow this week just as well, right? And just as well, like we take out the trash once a week, what are you looking to maybe remove from your universe this week as well, right? So it goes both ways. We can bring in, but we also might want to remove as well. So take a moment and see that on your path here. And we're going to use the I am statements, and we're going to do some clearing as well. So join me here. So let's clear the path first. So anything that's any debris that we see in the path, sometimes you got to go back on the trail, right? And they got to do trail maintenance, right? And so your path, is there anything that we need to clear from this weekend? Is there anything that's blocking the path? Anything that's in your way, in you, on you, in you, or around you that's blocking you? So let's clear our path here. So take a moment, if you would, and I'm going to use the chalkboard method, but however works for you, you can break energies. And we're not getting rid of people. We're just getting rid of situations, things, that you maybe got stuck in a traffic light and got late somewhere. Maybe somebody cut you off. Maybe you got yelled at. Whatever it is in your universe. Maybe you dropped an egg on the floor and it shattered everywhere. And that's always fun, right? And you're just frustrated. Whatever it is, good to feed the chicken. Oh, love it. So whatever is in your universe, see it, and we're going to go ahead and clear it out. So take a moment, guys, in your end, and visualize. Let's blow up what's going on, and then clear it out. And if you see me do this, it's just literally, I'm like Bart Simpson, right? Writing it on the chalkboard and then erasing it off the chalkboard. So there we go. So take a moment, guys, to do so, and join me as set the energies and intentions for a better week, right? All right, so you can keep clearing energies. If there's anything you need to clear, keep doing so. And yeah, and anytime anything comes up during the day, night, whenever, just clear it immediately. I don't own that. I'll break that. And that back to you. Thank you. And I'm not keeping that. That's all it really takes. is to stand in your frame and declare that you don't want the energy, and that's it. You're once you declare it to yourself, I'm not accepting that energy, I'm not standing in that energy, that's not mine to take. You can yell at yourself, whatever it is. I'm sorry that you had a bad morning, but I'm not taking that from you, bad dawning. Then once you do so, you don't own it. You don't swallow it, and that's really all it is. Is standing in that frame and real. Hey, wait a minute. I don't need to take this. I'm not taking this. I love my. Thank you. You can keep that. I'll give it back to you. Thank you. That's all. You can feel instant, generally speaking, instant relief. Yeah. So what are you looking to create this week? It is Monday, so let's see our path here, and let's put everybody close your eyes for a moment if you want to join me. I'll do the same. Let's close our eyes. And what do you see on your path? Put something new on your path this week, whatever it might be. For me, it's going to be outside of door dashing, some way to bring in funds, right? So I'm putting that in my path, being helpful to others, maybe in that as part of that. But what are you bringing into your path? So close your eyes for a moment. Everything's energy in this. So what you see, if you hold on to it and hear, you'll walk towards it consciously, subconsciously, or what have you. It'll just become part of your universe, right? So what are you seeing? Everybody take a moment and close your eyes. And you'll have to, but if you would. And see what you are seeing. See your path. Is it the path along the beach? Whatever your path is. We're going to bring something new into our path this week. So what are you bringing into your path? I'm going to bring stuff in the mind. So what do you want to bring into your path? See it. And then be that. Bring it in. So take a moment, hold that vision. Bring it in to your heart. Take a deep breath. See it. And then now what we're going to do is hold that, and we're going to switch to Sunday, right? The last Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, right? The Sunday, Monday. First day of the week, end of the week, Sunday. I'm just going to say Sunday. We're going to switch to Sunday. Standing now. We're standing on our path, but now we've integrated whatever that new is into our path, into us. So sit and feel that. So whatever new you wanted to bring into your universe this week, feel it is integrated into you today. So feel it inside yourself, in who you are, in your universe, in yourself, and hold that. All right. There we go, guys. Perfect. So as we walk our path this week, whatever new that you are looking to bring in, see it. See it on your path and allow it to become part of your universe. And see Sunday there, whatever it is, merging it into, and it's already merged with you, whatever it is, right? Exactly, guys. Beautiful. So see that and be that, right? As we're going to work with the path a little more, we're going to use the I am statements as well. So if you want to join me here, in an I am, I'm going to bring in Saint Germain. Saint Germain, we are going to work with the magical I am, right? Because what you state, generally you want to create. So if you are saying I am amazing, right? Then you are going to do things that are going to make you look amazing. You are going to feel amazing, and you are going to be that amazing soul, right? If you are saying that I am a loser, right? Then you are going to feel that way. People around you are going to see you as a lower energy, right? And you are going to do things that you may not otherwise do to bring up your energy, right? You're going to do lower energy things if you are an understanding. So Saint Germain is wanting to work with the I am with you today. So today being Monday, right? The first day of this new week, and happy birthday to the Martin Luther King Jr., right? Can you all find yourselves the compassion that he had for himself, for the universe, right? In him, in yourself, right? Can you find that compassion? Can you find the love that he had for everybody in yourself? And can you find the peace, right? The man was full of peace, right? Can you find that peace in yourself as well, right? When you are creating your day today, remember those characteristics, because it makes you a great man when you can see through, right? And see the game that they are playing and say that, no, I'm going to be of love, right? I'm going to be of peace, and I'm going to be of kindness and caring, because there is no color, there is no anything, right? We are all the same, right? We are just expressions of Source walking around, so Source can realize, right? And that's what you are, right? It's an expression of Source, so that Source realizes, ooh, I am Source, right? There you go. But nonetheless, we are going to create an amazing week, right? Well, you are going to use the I am to do so, right? So we use the I am because what you state, you are stating to the universe what you are and what you intend to be and do, right? So I am creating an amazing week, right? So stand in that and state that to yourself. I am stating to myself, right, that I am the most amazing thing I have ever seen, right? You are amazing. You are alive on 3D, right? You are energy put into a suit that is walking around on this toroidal field as you are, right? So that is pretty amazing when you think about what you are accomplishing, right? That you can hold a tiger's eye crystal, right? And that it even exists, or does it? Nonetheless, in your minds, it does, but you are not, it's not in front of you. Does it really exist? But the question becomes, though, nonetheless, what are you going to create with the I am? So Saint Germain is asking you to stand in the I am. I am creating an amazing week. Repeat, right? I am creating the most awesome week I have ever created. I am allowing for positive things to happen, right? I'm not going to block positivity in my universe, right? I'm going to be in the flow of what I am looking for, and I am standing on my path, looking down the path to see what I am integrating this week, right? I am bringing in more love, right? I'm integrating more peace, and I'm integrating more helpfulness this week, right? And I'm integrating into myself the abilities to be everything that I am looking to be the source love I am looking for, to be the generator of love, of peace, of awesomeness in my universe that I am looking to create, right? So you are all of that as well. Whether you choose to stand in that frame or not, whether you see it or not is up to you. But that is who and what you really are. But a lot of you see ourselves as a broken energy, not worthy or what have you. But you are worthy. Things that happen to the physical body do not have any effect on who you are as source love, right? And so why should that change, right? You are just holding the trauma that you have not released from your body and stating that that is all you feel that you are worthy to have, right? When that is not the case. You are worthy to have all the abundance of the universe, right? If you are needing $10, you are worthy of 20. If you are needing love, you are worthy of that love and then some, right? And if you are needing like work or what have you, you are definitely worthy of finding purpose on this planet, however that is. So we want you to stand in the I am this week. Stand in the frame and say, I am creating a purposeful, loving, amazing life, right? I am creating the universe that I choose, and I am creating the universe that I want for myself. I choose this week to create for myself the best week possible, the most love, the most abundance, and the most compassionate heart I can have, right? I choose to stand in the frame as light, as the Christ conscious, as the violet flame, right? As the peace that I am. Helping others and doing the best for myself this week. What are you choosing? So state that for yourself and have an amazing week. I'm going to release this transmission under one condition only. That you learn that you are the love that you are looking for. To love yourself this week and to promise to have a great week. Releasing transmission. All right, Saint Germain there, wanting you to promise in the I am to have a great week. Energy. It's like I got a brain freeze. That's what it feels like. It's crazy. All right, guys. Grateful, and we're almost up here. New energies to walk a better path. Exactly. If you go back a few, there's White Buffalo Calf Woman, and we started with the visualization of the path, and she came back today, and she's going to come back again later this week, I'm sure, to ask you how your path is and where you are on the path, and are you bringing in whatever you're integrating this week and to your path or releasing this week, are you doing so? So 2 channelings. Wow, thank you. Yeah. Grateful. Yeah, I don't know. But we got to do something with this channeling. How do we blow it, right? Like, I don't know. One day at a time, but I grateful. But yeah. I don't know. But something's going to exactly. Yeah, I think you get it. But all right, guys. So we're going to work with the blue tiger's eye here, and I will go through the box. I'll get it down and dig down to the bottom of the box, right, and get some more stones out for this week. And we'll probably just do good dunning down here because it's energetically it's a lot easier because it's just I don't have to worry if anybody comes by or anybody's coming down or the dog. But, grateful. All right, guys. So we're gonna work with the tiger's eye here. And bring in the eye of the tiger, so to speak, which is really just kick your third eye into gear and kick you into gear this week. And kick me too, right? Into gear this week. Josh, you are in the midst of change. These things are expected. Awesome. Thank you, Tina. We're all in the midst of change, but definitely, yeah, change I did not expect. I guess the universe had to boot me out of my apartment in some fashion, but I'm grateful, but yeah, it's allowing that change to come in. That's the big thing at this point. All right, guys, so let's work with the tiger's eye here and with you guys, and grateful. And thank you guys for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and thankful for all of you who would want to spend any time. There's a million places to go on YouTube. There's a million things you can do at this point. You can go watch a new Star Trek. I didn't hear getting great reviews. You can go You can go watch the Stranger Things if you didn't catch the new King of the Hill. You could be watching that too. Episode season 14. I did actually catch that, and that was ah, like it's like coming back to a little bit of center there, watching the new King of the Hill from the old King of the Hill. Yeah, I didn't have Hulu or I didn't have any TV subscriptions, and now I have the ability to watch them all. So, but yeah, because I didn't watch any TV. But so yeah, or you can of course watch 8 billion different people on YouTube, right? So grateful. Speaking of watching, at the end of my show at what time is it? In 15 minutes, Hershey will be live, not Memorex, and so we're gonna finish this off. Yeah, if you guys at 10 o'clock, which is my time, 11 o'clock or 12, the Shadow Reader will be live, and with Monday's meta messages from Metatron, and I work with Metatron, and he keeps me in frame, right? And so from your end and mine, I definitely recommend watching. If you're not subscribed to Hershey, the Shadow Reader, definitely do so. And all right, guys, uh, work with the Tiger's Eye. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the shine upon your face and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Beautiful. Thank you, Enspree. That's, thank you. I love that. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so there's an old Irish blessing. I haven't heard that in a minute. Cheers. Here we go, guys. With your permission, Energetics Line works with your permission. Today we're going to use the Tiger's Eye to give us the that little bit of that we need to walk our path this week to not, what I'm getting is not sit down on the trail, right? We can sit on the picnic bench on the trail, or we can keep walking the path. If you sit down, you just stay where you're at, right? Until you get back up and start moving. It's truly up to you. Here we go, guys. Or you could be like when I take Sierra out for a walk and she's in a sniff mode, right? And we get like 10 minutes later and we're like a house down the street. And she's like, still. It's like, no, I'm standing right here and sniffing the entire walk. It's like, okay, less work for me. All right, so we're putting in some oomph. We're getting at that oomph energy for this week. We're picking off anything that's holding us down. We're clearing our chakras. And of course, also paying tribute to those who passed last week, which is a heavy week, right? Bobby. Yeah, it's weird. As an old deadhead, right? Who yeah, it's weird to think that like that's all over. Like the whole it's over. But I'm grateful to have been alive. Think about what you get to experience. Think about this a second. Have experienced like classic rock. With the only generation, like there's only 3 generations, 4 that get to experience it. It's over. In the next 10 years, right? All the classic rockers will generally be dead, right? It'll be like Soundgarden will be classic rock, Nirvana, Tool. But yeah, so they'll all be dead, right? There will be no Crosby, Stills, and Nash, or none of them. They'll all be gone. And so in that aspect, it's kind of weird to think like it's coming. It's all over. Like that whole thing. It's all over. All of it. It's over. It's like hopefully it comes, but it's over. The music lives on, but it's over. It's like when I met Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? It was just one guy. It's over. He's the only one left. I got to thank him for having awesome music, but he was the only one left. It's like, wait a minute. I think Journey's going on its last tour. It's just weird. It's all over. And then when Bobby dies, it's like, whoop, the dead are they're over. There can't be any more Dead and Company, unless you're gonna get the 2 drummers. And usually the drummers die first because the sedentary lifestyle and swinging the arms, right? Which is weird. So the only 2 surviving members of the Grateful are the drummers themselves, which is really what's weird. Is that Tiger's Eye from Chloe? Of course it's from Chloe's Crystals. I don't buy my crystals from anywhere, but even when I went to the Gem and Mineral show, I was like, the prices are about the same. I'd rather give Chloe the money, and I didn't buy anything. Honestly, I bought like one thing. All right, so we're gonna pick off some more energy. So we're gonna close this out here, and so we can get over to visit with the Shadow Reader here in 10 minutes. All right, so let's close this out, and then we'll do a group hug and call it for today. sealed. All right, we'll hermetically seal that. And hopefully that puts some tiger's energy into you for this week to create. And for myself, it's a matter of starting to putting puzzle pieces together this week, right? Instead of we're going to get it all worked out here. Find it. What are you looking to do? Or spontaneously combust, according to Spinal Tap with drum. There we go, right? Yeah, the drummer spontaneously combusts. So you got to be careful there, too. I haven't seen Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap in years. But a parody. It's a parody movie. If you've never seen Spinal Tap, it's a parody about a band. And it's hilarious. And Chloe rocks. Literally, Chloe rocks. Yeah, if you missed Saturday with Chloe, it is up and live. Well, Memorex now for you to watch. But let's close out with the group hug here and yeah, get over Hershey there. All right, so left arm up to the person to your left, or right arm up to the person to your right, and we take our heart chakra out of our left hand as we spin it around through each other. I send my love through my heart chakra through my left hand to each of your hearts as you send your heart chakra through your left hand to each of our hearts. And as we spin around, faster and faster, our hearts combine into one like the atoms in a large Hadron Collider combining into one. And we take that love and our one love now, as we spin up faster and faster, is going through each and every one of us. And we take that love and we spin it up and connect it, just like a reverse tornado, up to the greater source field. Ka-ching. We see each and everybody in the greater source field in love and peace. And we see each and every one of us in love and peace as well. We see everybody creating an amazing week this week. We see each and everybody going out this week, seeing their path, grounding themselves in that path, whatever path it is for them, and allowing awesomeness to come in. We see each and everybody removing what doesn't need to be in their path. We see each and everybody allowing what needs to come into their path come in. And we see each and every one of us walking forward this week, stepping forward into the new, into what we are looking to create, into looking at who we want to be this week and what we want to do. We see each and every one of us bringing in the abundance, the joy, the love, the passion, the compassion into our universe. We see each and every one of us removing the hate, the anger, the frustration, the fears and doubts from our universe this week. And we see each and every one of us merging our path with our heart, with ourselves, with our mind, and with our universe to create that universe that we really are looking for. And we are stepping forward to this week. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no X's or O's in her sky. And of course, we see Mother Gaia with no PFAs or forever chemicals or plastics in her soils and waters as well. And with that, we close out and say hallelujah. So it is, wing, and so it shall be. All right, guys, thanks for being a part of Good Dawning. We roll on here. One day at a time, right? We will be live tomorrow. My intention is to go live every day this week and reground and get stabilized with doing the show and stabilizing my universe this week. So what is your goal this week? Favor, guys. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And yeah, I love you all. And of course, I will see you all in the next, and the next being, of course, Hershey, and then the next being tomorrow as well. But have an amazing day, guys. Thank you all for being here, seriously. And see you all at Hershey's in just a few minutes, guys. Yes, Tina. Beautiful. Love you guys, and I will see you shortly. Have a great day. Thank you. And stay on the path, right? Stay awesome, guys.